Sun goes down, our spirits free. Nothing left but our energy. Take my hand, we can go and see a world unknown. Come explore with me. No, explore with me. Yeah, explore with me. No, explore with me. No, explore with me. Sun goes down, our spirits free. Take my hand, we can go and see. Come explore with
Good afternoon, coffee crew. Good evening, good time zone, and all of that jazz. Chewy Coffee back at you again with more Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Hope everyone's doing well today. Congratulations, the Angriest Biscuits for first. Aderos Oventus for second. Third is still up for grabs, and Biscuits, you also dropped a hydrate for me. I do have an iced coffee. It is indeed Chewy Coffee. You were correct, Adero. It's the one and only. And, so last time on Jak and Daxter, we cleared, Sentinel Beach, Sandover Village. We finished up on, Forbidden Jungle. I almost said Deep Jungle again. That's the Kingdom Hearts world, not Jak and Daxter. Yet another PS2 banger, Kingdom Hearts, that one. I love that one a lot, if you didn't know already. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and the Fire Canyon, I think is what it's called. We can double check here. So we're in Rock Village now, and we're going to be on the hunt for the remaining Precursor orbs and the power cells, which I think I remember how to get most of them. But we got that going on. We finished Fire Canyon. Okay, so I was right on that. Misty Island was the one that I'd forgotten. But we finished Forbidden Jungle, Sentinel Beach, Sandover Village, and also Geyser Rock, the tutorial area. We are working on getting the Platinum Trophy. Get out of that menu. There we go. We are working on the Platinum Trophy. We are well on our way. Most of the remaining trophies are Power Cell related. There is one in here that we have to... Here we are. Earn a record time of 40 seconds or better on the Gorge and Precursor Basin. That is going to be one of the early trophies that we kind of go after today. And then also Echo Slipping. Break all green Echo chest. Eco chest on the slides in the Lost Precursor City. So Precursor City and Precursor Basin are both offshoot areas of Rock Village. Jak and Daxter is split into more or less like 3 zones or regions. And the first like hub, I'm doing the air quotes, is Sandover Village. And then Rock Village is our second one. And then we'll get a third one a little bit later. We'll enter into a mine, and from that mine we reach the rest of the game. Lava Tube is going to be later on, along with the Look How Far We've Come, Jak. That'll be later on, and then Precursor Search. That'll just be for 100% of the game, which we'll have to do for the Platinum anyway. As per usual, you know the drill. We're kind of killing time and hanging out and chilling while we jam out to some Electro Swing, and then we'll get into the stream proper in a moment. I'm enjoying my iced coffee, and that Biscuits is why your hydrate is going in the back pocket for safekeeping. Putting a pin in it. There we go. How's everyone doing this fine Thursday, day of recording? YouTube, whenever you see this one, it'll be like, I don't know, Monday? How's Monday treating you? How's Monday 3 months from now treating you, YouTube? It's one of the things that I love about, like, posting or uploading the videos so far in advance. Whoa, Jak and Daxter, you guys really got some moves. The schedule over there is so different. Doing alright, just planning out how to finish a build in Minecraft, debating finishing up your MG Eclipse. Ooh, Master Grade Eclipse. And real quick while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this first Scout Fly. Huzzah. Or I say the first Scout Fly, we only have 2 left, so I clearly grabbed some of them already when we came through earlier. Oh yeah, that's right. We did do a few things here in Rock Village during the earlier session. Let me put a mute on the Electro Swing though. Let's get our in-game sound going. Huzzah! And there's that pop-up for the for the first ad break. Sip my coffee. So yesterday we finished the Bouncer. That game really drained me. I'm glad to be done with that one. It's good to be back in one of like my quote-unquote comfort games. Which the PS2, so many of my like comfort titles come from the PlayStation 2. As many of you know, Kingdom Hearts, one of my all-time faves. Hey, there's our boss that we'll be fighting later on. I forgot that you could see him from, like, up here. And you can see the rocks that he hurls down, and then they land over there in the water. It'd be a major dick move if he hurled rocks at wherever Jak was standing, if you idled for too long here. That would be hilarious. But that boss fight is a little annoying. I'm not looking forward to getting to that one. Jak and Daxter are doing their usual tricks again. Also, like, I wish I could look up and see where... Oh, or is he trying to throw them at me, but they keep landing in the water? Like, he can't throw them this far. Huh. If I move, does he do anything? Does he, like, change his trajectory? No, he just kind of throws them wherever. Why does Chewie look like a disappointed dad when Jak and Daxter do their tricks? Just because that's how it be. That's like the constant mood I'm in now, Raccoon.
I've got to get back to my research.
Which, I might have to start calling you Raccoon Trucking. I might have to go with a full legal name. We got multiple raccoons now. And granted, on third. Favorite idle animation in any of the games, or in any game, is in Sonic CD. If you idle for 3 minutes, he just jumps off the stage and makes you lose life. Yes! Yes! That is such a great one. Because Sonic, he's all about going fast. He doesn't have time for sitting around. I'm probably gonna keep calling you Raccoon, even though we have other viewers called Raccoon now. I've started collecting raccoons. First it was Kios, and now it's raccoons.
Interesting.
I've yet to find another Chewie or another Adaro. I think I have at least one other Luna somewhere, but they're not loony. We're a hive mind of raccoons. We're one of many. Yes, okay, that checks out. I think I read about that in a National Geographic manga that I had in my collection. This shit was crazy. I think it was called Beastars. That was National Geographic's anime, right? They made that one. I haven't actually watched Beastars. Don't stab me, please. I don't watch anime. I'm not a weeb. That's a damn lie. Yeah, I don't watch much anime, and I certainly haven't seen that one. So I think I've gotten most of the Precursor orbs I'll be able to grab right now. Oh, we got those over there. Hold on, I lied. Oh, and I should probably talk to you. I never talked to the like, denizens here. Raccoons who say, "Speak of the devil, and she shall come." There's one of the other raccoons now. Hello, raccoon.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's been fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal.
How is everyone? I am pretty good. Can't complain.
Barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Alright, so we can trade in 90 power cell, or 90 orbs for a power cell now. And then he's got another one later if we beat the record time at the Precursor Basin Gorge, which we have to do anyway. So yeah, that trophy is not a challenge by any means. You have to beat 40 seconds to get the power cell. Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and trade him.
Oh, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
I don't want to know where you pulled that out from, dude. I'm like pretty confident you were not wearing pants under that barrel. But thank you for the power cell.
Arrows could come back in style.
I have my doubts. Alright, let's talk to our would-be hero here.
Oh, my aching head.
Hey, that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year.
Almost a
Then
year.
That horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yak house steak.
Oh,
You tried
man.
attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him
I
again.
like how he knows exactly how much the boulder weighs.
So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on.
It's a 30-ton boulder. Yeah, I was just about to make that very same joke.
At least I was able to pull it
It's a
apart
30-ton boulder, and he knows this because he can only move exactly 29.5 tons.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to.
I was waiting for him to
put it back in
finish.
stuff.
Oh, sure, and seal my doom? All right, fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
Oh, I don't expect you to, Broseph. Leave the fighting to me. And I've got 90 power cells, yeah? Yeah, I do. There you go, buddy.
Wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs.
Or, power cells.
All right.
Or precursor
I'll
orbs.
fix the bridge.
I get them mixed up all the time.
Don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
Yeah, I already told you I would do the fighting. Don't worry, Haas. I got it. You'll never have to fight again. You can sit here and cry and wallow in your own tears for the rest of your sad and miserable life. Fret not, ChewieCoffee's on the case. Alright, let's go get those precursor orbs. Replenish some of the ones that we just spent. Huzzah! And now in regards to Rock Village, that is exactly 40 out of 50. Very nice. I've spent all of my all my precursor orbs, but the ones that I'll be collecting from here onward. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. And we got 40 out of 50. Oh, and Scoutfly right over there. And this is also our pathway to another one of the areas, I do believe. Yeah, I think we go beyond this point, we go to the swamp. Yeah, so this will take us to Boggy Swamp. We're not going to go there right now. I'm going to leave that until a little bit later. Boggy Swamp, though, is pretty self-contained. And I don't think there's anything that we have to do later in the game to unlock aspects of the Boggy Swamp. I could be wrong, but I think everything we need is in there. And then if we go this way, it'll take us to the Lost Precursor City. And I believe our last 10 Precursor Orbs. No, looks like it gives us all but those 4 over there. Thankfully, the water is shallow enough here that that big fish is not going to give us any trouble. There we go. All of our precursor orbs for this area. Hi, rock. Can I clip out of you? Thank you. And the Precursor City here is maybe one of my least favorite areas of the game. I don't know why. Just something about it. I don't like it down here. Finish up my coffee real quick. Man, I love coffee. And oh, hello, fish. Nice to see you. And let's move on. I think one of the reasons I don't like this area is the enemies. I thought I fell there, but no, I did not. Awesome. Yeah, most of the enemies here are pretty annoying. Alright. And up here will be one of our branching pathways. I don't think I want to go that way right now. Yeah, because we still have stuff down here to grab. That works. Grab that scout fly. Dropping the lurk. Hope streaming's going well. Absolutely, Kaze. Good to see you. Get out the water. Whenever the water glows yellow like that, it's becoming electrified. The electrons in water are being excited, and they will shock you. Ah, fuck. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me rewind. I have the power. I have the technology. Oh, not what I wanted. Ow. Ow. Jesus. Okay. All the way back here. We're just gonna hang out here for a minute. There we go. Nice. And then if I activate that, that'll get our pathway back that way. Ow. Alright, grab that again. Because I wanted that open. Huzzah. Alright, good stuff. And that should be a good chunk of our precursor orbs down here. Never mind, we got 200. So we have almost a fourth of them. Oh no, let me, I wanted on that platform. Ow. Alright, that works. And is there anything else in here before I move on? No. Grab all that. Let me up here, because we are ready to move onward. Yeah, the water gimmick here really annoys me. God damn it. And it's because like the water switches over like slightly too fast. In my opinion, it changes slightly too fast. And then this is an interesting kind of level gimmick too. So we got these platforms, and they'll rotate around you as you kind of jump across. And then we get more of these later on. And then it's possible to get it kind of locked up in areas where you can't push it forward any. Ow, fuck. Oh my god. There we go. And we got you down here. Alright, all's good. And after a moment it'll reset too. And let's get over here to this lurker, get you out of the picture. God damn it. I need health. Yeah, I need health. Or I need a room that I know I'll be able to reset into. Because dying isn't a huge deal. It's not like we have lives. But if you do happen to die in a room, depending on what room you're in, that'll be your last checkpoint or whatever. And I can never remember where they are. So to avoid backtracking as much as I can, I would rather get a lot of this done in a single life. That's an unfortunate area to have to restart it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's an unfortunate reset area. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Get that power cell, and what are we looking at in the rest of this room? Alright, we're done here. Oh, these guys are annoying. I knew there was a way to kill them. Oh, that was close. Yeah, there we go. Let's get all of you out of here. Don't step in the whirlpool. We do not want that. And I think all it does is slow you down. Oh, let me out of there. Nope. Alright, almost have enough for more health. There we go. Huzzah. Okay, more health. And we got another one of these time challengey kind of rooms. Let's get this out of the way. Power cell. That is our second one for down here, I do believe. Yeah, I think that's our second one down here. And we're at 40. I think 5 more and we've got enough that we can move on to our boss. We are going to collect everything down here before advancing. So quickly cross a dangerous pool and reach the center of the complex. We're at the center of the complex? Okay. And then scout supplies, which we got 5 remaining. The menus, they trip me up every time. Yeah, we got that room right there. Got our slide. Let's activate that. That'll get us back. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Oh my god. Just let me back here. Spent too much time, like, getting turned back around. Oh, and I did it again. Good grief. No, just let me get back, please. Screw it. And Dulcin's battery is low. No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no low battery here. Me? I would never. Could you imagine? That'd be embarrassing. Alright, pause. Now I want to unpause. There we go. Slide time. And I think this is the one where I have to get all the green eco boxes. Oh, but there are multiple slides, actually, so I think we need that across multiple. Gonna get these guys cleared out because they're gonna be annoying if I don't. Ow. Alright, stop spinning. Thank you, sir. No. Why does the double jump not want to work with me sometimes? There we go. And I guess that's something I can talk about real quick. It's one of my gripes with the, like, PlayStation 2 emulators that they have on the PlayStation 4 and 5. A lot of them, the, like, input latency is ever so slightly off, or it's ever so slightly noticeable that it bothers me.
Looks like those things need a blue eco charge.
That's great, Daxter. I'm well aware. But like the latency's ever so slightly off, so sometimes you'll press a button prompt and it won't register quite right. And if you're streaming the game, it's doubly so. I'm working on getting the platinum for Ape Escape 2. Or actually, no, I take it back. Ape Escape 2 doesn't have a platinum. I'm working on getting all the trophies in Ape Escape 2. And one of the trophies requires you to get a high score of 50 on the Monkey Dance minigame. And because I have to stream it to get a clean image, because if you play it directly off your console, you get image flickering and artifacts on like level geometry. So I have to stream it. So the already bad input latency is affected even more because of the streaming, and it's just an unpleasant experience all around. We will get that open. And does this take us back? I can't remember. Let me pop in here. Oh, that raises that up. So yeah, we do need that. That's like our capsule. Good stuff. And then let me out.
Wow! You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use eco in ways we've never seen before.
That's...
The power cell surfaced with the room. Climb up there and get it.
That's right, Kira. I'm I'm a one of a kind. I'm a real catch. Alright. There's 41. We need 4 more, and then we're able to advance. But we also have triangle. They'll go into our first person view. We got these blimps, so we have to get rid of over in the swamp. I like that you're able to see one of them from here. Actually, let me take a look around, see what else we can see. That is like more of Rock Village up there. It's looking a little worse for wear. And then our boss is over that away somewhere. Ow. Alright. Let me go back. Because I need to return. Which means I gotta go back through the entire Precursor City. Good stuff. Are you able to enter first person here? No, your camera is locked when coming down the lift. But here. Aw, yeah, we get to see those fish in first person now. Delightful. Moving on. I wish that you could see the big fish, you know, the one that comes and eats you if you swim out of bounds. It'd be really funny if, like, at one of the windows, you'd just see it swimming about. But instead, the only way to get it to appear is to get swallowed yourself. Missed opportunity, I feel. And I could be wrong, but I feel like they put the big fish from Jak and Daxter in Jak 2, and you find it like washed up on a beach or something. I might be making that up. That's not gonna be the jump there. Oh good, all of our enemies down here stayed dead because we ourselves have not died. Perfect. That is not what I want. I was about to say that it's exactly what I want, and then I died. Alright. So we're here. Yes. Yes, we're here. There are 2 of our scout flies. I think those are the... No, those are not the 2 remaining scout flies. But we got 2 of our scout flies and another precursor orb. There's scout fly number 3, 4, 5... 6. Alright, so I think most of our remaining scout flies are going to be in here. Let's get over here first. Get rid of you. Grab that scout fly. Damn it. Yeah, not a great spot to be in. That water doesn't change, does it? Yeah, that water doesn't change. There we go. Okay. And then we need... Perfect. Oh, that was a little close. Alright, but that gets that container open. And then I don't believe I need these, but I'll grab them anyway. Yes, let me up there. So we got everything that we needed from there. Good stuff. Those are going to be some of the harder to reach, kind of more hidden ones. How do you feel about the upcoming Naughty Dog game, by the way? Oh, talking about Intergalactic? I'm like... I'm optimistic about it. I don't want to say I'm excited, but I'm like... cautiously optimistic. God damn it. Cautiously optimistic. I think the premise is cool. The trailer was certainly, like, right up my alley. But it is, like, post Last of Us Naughty Dog. And I'm unfamiliar with post Last of Us Naughty Dog. So I'm like, I'm hesitant on whether or not I'll enjoy whatever it becomes. I'm sure I will, just because the vibes are there. But I don't want to get too optimistic. And then the lead director, I think he said that it's very heavily, like, inspired by Bloodborne, or not Bloodborne, Elden Ring. Like they very, very outright stated, like, oh yeah, Elden Ring's a big inspiration for this game, yada yada yada. Which in itself is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, oh, it's gonna be another kind of, like, I don't want to call it a Souls-like, because I'm sure it's not gonna be a Souls-like. But, it's going to be another big open-world-y kind of game, I'm sure. And that's a subgenre, or a style of game that I feel is overly saturated. They were never known for intense fighting games anyway. They really weren't. Like, it's something different, and in that regard, like, hey, good on Naughty Dog, excited for you. But I feel like they also did the, hey, we're gonna do something new and different with, hold on a moment. There we go. Okay. I also feel they went new and different route with The Last of Us. Every time Naughty Dog has jumped to a new game, I've felt they changed course pretty significantly. Oh, and you're stuck in ads? I will hold my thought in that case. I will hold a moment. Allow you ample time to return. While I hunt for this Precursor orb, or Power Cell. Again, getting them mixed up. Imagine that. And gotta go this way. Damn it. Let me wait here a moment. Nope. Oh no, that's not fine. Not fine. Shoot. Yeah, let me hear. Thankfully, timer on that one is pretty generous. Welcome back, Raccoon. So they were just never known for intense fighting games. That's true, but with every new Naughty Dog kind of venture, they tend to go for something new and different from whatever they were doing before. Like, we had Crash Bandicoot, which was very much like early example of 3D platformer, where yes, it's a 3D space, but the world's covered and encompass a more like 2D landscape still. Like, it still clicked and felt in the minds of players like a 2D platformer, in a traditional sense. It wasn't too far removed from other early kind of 3D platformers like Mario. Like, it wasn't as wide and open as Mario, but it was very much like an old school platformer in a 3D space. And then Jak and Daxter, which we're playing now, this was like a total reset for Naughty Dog. It was their way of proving that yes, we, Naughty Dog, are capable of making a true 3D platformer adventure-style game, which they felt, the, like, game industry as a whole felt was, like, the way forward. It was the new hotness, this is what everyone and their mom is going to be doing, you know, come the future of gaming, blah, blah, blah. However you want to put it. So this was Naughty Dog's way of showing that they had the know-how, they had the technology to do it. I need to go that way. And they delivered. And then after after Jak and Daxter, their next game was Uncharted, which took that kind of feel and formula and expanded on it on a new generation of hardware with the PS3. And then they had done kind of platform adventure-style games to death. Not, like, literally to death. They could have done another one. But they wanted to like, shift to a darker, more, like, mature and intense kind of game. And then we got The Last of Us. I feel Intergalactic stays within that realm of Naughty Dog entering their, I'm doing air quotes, dark era, where they wanted to deliver a grittier, darker kind of tone of game. Without, like, going too far from what they're known for. And when they say that they're gonna base it off of Elden Ring, what I think they mean is they're gonna pull like a Jedi Fallen Order, where yes, it's a platform style game, and you've got enemies that reset upon resting at a meditation area or whatever, or your bonfire of the game. And then they'll reset. They might have health bars. The enemies might have health bars. Naughty Dog's never done that before. They don't need to. I feel health bars in video games are unnecessary. Anyway, like, I feel like it's gonna be familiar enough but different to be interesting. But I think that's what they mean when they say we're inspired by X. We're inspired by Elden Ring. Alright, yes, I get it. You just wish they did one last Uncharted? I think that Uncharted is one of the games that they've made where they gave it a true, full ending. I was satisfied with what we got. And that is me saying that without playing Golden Abyss, which was a PSP game, and Lost Legacy, or not PSP, the PS Vita, and Lost Legacy, where it was the like spin-off Chloe-centric adventure. I need to play that one. I have it. Shit, I have that one twice. I got the PS4 and the PS5 version. I need to play it. But like, I feel Nathan's story is done. I think all that they could do is do a spin-off. But then it's like, do they really need to do another spin-off? The only thing, and I think it's the most heavily requested thing regarding the Uncharted series, is give us another game, but make it, like, about Sully. Like, Sully before meeting Nate, or make it about their daughter, which I feel is cliched. Everyone's done that before. That's, like, the expected route, is, oh, make it about the daughter from 4. Mild spoilers, I suppose. Like, I'd rather not see that. But adventures, historical type shit. Okay, so you're probably a big fan of Assassin's Creed, weren't you? Judging by that description, you're probably a big Assassin's Creed fan. I like the originals, fair. Yeah, like 1 through like 4 are where it's at. Once you get beyond that, not as excited about them. All right, I've been to that one. I haven't been in there. Yeah, I haven't been in there. Didn't like their open world. Yeah, like the current era of Assassin's Creed, I'm not a fan of. like Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm intrigued, but I was not a fan of Odyssey or Valhalla, so I really don't have much reason to give it a shot. Damn it. Damn it. I'm trying to get over to that platform. I'm trying to... Aha! Of course, it opens from the other side. Okay. I'm trying to remember how do I get... I think I have to come back down here. And I will take a look at your response here in just a moment. Let me go down the very dangerous slide. What the heck, Gola? What are you guys doing down here? I didn't die. Aha, that's where I need to go. Out of the water. Out of the water. Alright, let me pause real quick. Like, I'm sure they're all good games, but I love them more for their mysteries and the parallel with the present. Like with the Apples of Eden. Yeah, once, and it was around 3 that it kind of started. Once the present day stuff stopped mattering, that's when the series kind of lost me. And it wasn't so much that it stopped mattering, it's just that it got so muddled and uninteresting. Like, they killed off Desmond, who's the most interesting character the present day stuff had. And after you remove Desmond from the picture, like, what really do you have left to tell here, you know? And then they just kept trying to make some sort of new phoned-in connection. The historical aspects of the games kind of took a backseat because you got more RPG feel, and then you had oh, we're gonna make, damn it, I need to rewind. I want to play Black Flag, but at this point, I really don't even care about that. See, Black Flag is really good, but Black Flag is also, again, where the modern day stuff kind of took a backseat. Play it because it's a fun pirate game. Don't play it expecting much of an Assassin's Creed. There's Assassin's Creed stuff there, but if you're coming in because you want an Assassin's Creed, you might come out disappointed. But it's an otherwise fantastic game, and I would call it the last, like, truly good Assassin's Creed. Because Rogue was kind of just a repeat. It was Black Flag, but on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And a little bit, like, more contained, I guess, is, like, the best aspects of 3 and 4. And then Unity, like, Unity's fine, but it had such a buggy launch. Damn it, I missed a box. It had such a buggy launch, which kind of hurt it. No, I needed that. Alright, let me start back here. Like, Unity is fine, but the buggy launch really hurt it, and then the same thing happened with Syndicate, and then the sales, like, took a major hit. And that was what finally made Ubisoft stop putting out an annual Assassin's Creed. And then the next one we got was Origins, and that's when they started with the RPG Lite bullshit that we're in now, which Ubisoft is done to death with every single one of their IPs. So they're all indistinguishable from each other. Dang it. They're all indistinguishable from each other. Like, even their car racing game had towers. Your car racing game has towers that you have to essentially drive and climb up to activate, to unlock aspects of your minimap, just like in Assassin's Creed. Like, Ubisoft made all of their IPs Assassin's Creed, and when everyone's Assassin's Creed, nobody's Assassin's Creed. Yeah, the quote-unquote open-world racing games piss you off. Oh, yeah, Mario Kart World. I'm hoping it doesn't go... I'm hoping it doesn't go the open-world racer. Just make it another standard Mario Kart, you know, put a bajillion tracks and things on it, sure. Like, that's what plenty of people want. And I missed a box. Let me go back. That's what plenty of people want. But don't make it an open world Mario. Don't make it Mario Odyssey with Mario Kart as, like, a side thing that you do. Like, I think that's a stretch to call it that. But it's also the world that we live in with the racing games. Like, I'm pretty sure the Crew, like, Motorfest, the newest one, has, like, you walk around in a garage to interact with players, and it looks weird. I miss when racing games were just that, racing games. Like, I'm not a huge fan of confined, closed-tracked racing games. I like, you know, a little bit of open exploration. Like the Forza Horizon games. I'm a fan of them for the most part. They have gotten worse with each new entry. But for the most part, I do like the Horizon games. 3 was maybe the last one I was truly into. Dang it, I got the box and I died. There we go. That's the one right there. Like, I like Horizon 1, 2, and 3. Horizon 4 is fine. And then Horizon 5, it's just, you can tell let's make it a open world slot fest really kind of set in. And they aren't going to look back. And then they started to apply the, like, Horizon progression into the latest Forza Motorsport. And then that one is just such a, like, bastardization of what Forza Motorsport used to be that it itself is unrecognizable. There we go. All right. Done here. Oh, God, it's this. I remember this room now. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is gonna be bad.
Feeling about this.
But we got that trophy for getting all the green eco chests, so that's good. Man, can the camera, like, raise just a smidge so I can see it? That'd be great. I cannot see where I'm going. The camera is too low. And then I'm just hoping I don't miss anything here, because it's a really annoying spot to miss something. So far, so good, though. Ooh! There we go. And there we go. That's all of our precursor orbs. And is that our last? Yes, that's our last power cell. Undersea adventure, that is where I collect all power cells in Lost Precursor City. So we are done here. Yeah, I did make that look pretty easy, didn't I? I might be the video game boy. I am the one who video games. Aaron Hansen, step aside. There's a new kid on the block. Out of the water. I need to get back to the start of the room so that I can elevator back up. Can't believe they're still doing Game Grumps. Same, like, Game Grumps has become such a corporate feeling kind of thing. Yeah, it's extremely painful watching them now. You can tell that the way that... Yeah, it's like they're struggling to be funny because they're trying to conform and fit whatever the YouTube algorithm, or whatever they perceive the YouTube algorithm to be. It feels incredibly forced. And it's precisely why it's why I have a hard time watching Game Grumps nowadays, too. I'm just gonna have to accept that I quit being their audience, in like 2016, 2017. I think the last playthrough that I truly enjoyed watching them do was Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And it's because they're trying to do long-form content in a short-form content platform. YouTube just isn't designed for longer than 30 minutes now, despite always throwing 45-minute video essays at me that some, like, random schmuck from Idaho made. Like, I don't care. You have thoughts about, you know, Christopher Nolan. That's great. Everybody does. I don't need to see your 45-minute take on Tenet and why it's the greatest movie ever made. It's not. It's not that good. Yeah, the video essay format, everybody does the same thing. Bomber Guy does good long-form content, and that's about it. And Defunctland video about theme park lines. Oh, no. And Johnny Nicholson video about the Star Wars cruise. I forgot about the Star Wars cruise. Man, when I was at Disney World, my family was talking about, like, the Galaxy's Edge part of the park. And they didn't know that there was an entire, like, Disney resort that was themed on Star Wars. And I think that cruise was part of it. And it was just a colossal flop. And it was one of the biggest money sinks in like recent Disney history, was trying to make the Star Wars experience cruise line. I should watch that Star Wars cruise video though. But goodbye, Precursor City. We no longer have to deal with you. And I'll be right back. I need a bottle of water. My throat is quite dry. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Hydrated. With water. It's almost like all I drink is coffee and it does horrible things to my throat. It's a very entertaining video because she brings a lot of personality to it. She got stuck behind a pillar during the dinner theater part of her stay, and it just exemplifies the entire experience. Why would you design your $1,000 Star Wars hotel cruise experience where someone can get stuck behind a pillar? Yeah. Chew harder. I should. I gotta really up my chew game. I'll tell you what it is. It's not Tuesday. It's not Tuesday, and you couldn't get into Game Grumps. You're not missing too much nowadays. Like, if it was 2014 or older Game Grumps, I might tell you, like, hey, you're kind of missing out on some fun stuff. When it was Aaron and JonTron, I feel like that was definitely everybody's quote-unquote golden era of Game Grumps. Some, like me, would say it was 2012, 2014, like Marsh says. That's whenever John left the show and Danny kind of took over. Because those early Danny playthroughs, like Shadow of the Colossus, I will still go back and watch that one just because it is what Game Grumps was and should have always been. Just two guys sitting on a couch having fun with a game that they've never played before. And that, like, exemplified what the Let's Play format of YouTube video should have been. Yeah. Like, that is what it should have been. And yes, absolutely, John deserves being canceled. It was a good vibe check for him. Like, good for him for, I think, maybe trying to turn himself around. I don't know. I don't watch or keep up with JonTron. I don't care about most big-time YouTubers anymore. But like, those earlier Game Grump sessions where it was just two dudes on a couch was great. And that is what I kind of center my content around. I run my Twitch channel, my streams, like it's a 2010s Let's Play channel. I'm gonna be painfully honest with myself. That is like the look and feel and vibe that I strive for. Is that 2010 YouTube Let's Play format. I play the game, I experience the game, I share it with you. The only difference is we're on a live format and you're able to interact as I go. And yeah, now it's some trying not to swear, but also swearing because it's just so natural for them to swear. And it's a lot of like food, ass, and fart jokes. Like that's truly what it's become. Because they're trying to appeal to TikTok kids or whatever. Pokey Captain's Sonic 06 Let's Play is still legendary in this house. Ooh, nice. Any Sonic 06 Let's Play is immediately on my radar just because I'm always curious what people think of that game.
Interesting strata.
And then I need to sell you Precursor orbs, if I'm not mistaken. And I've got 250, so I should have enough. Oop, there we go. Hi, ma'am.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going.
You're on another side of YouTube back in those days?
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can.
This is, excuse me.
I've been
Zakinator, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And guess who's going to be playing it soon? Oh no, Marsh, don't tell me you're going to play Sonic 06. Oh, I cannot wait. And thank you for the hydrate, appreciate it.
If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save.
I take it that means you have
Power cell that says
you have finished
Yeah, like
Shadow the Hedgehog,
we can.
or you're very close.
Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs.
90 precursor orbs, lady. I got 250. Take your pick. There you go.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
And I like them telling me criterion needed for other zones. And thank you, Biscuits, for getting started on the shouties. Appreciate that. So we're at 47, and then we got our... Yeah, our last 2 are going to be over there. No, I take that back. We got one more scout fly to find. I found all the scout flies in Precursor City, yeah. Yeah, I found everything in there. Yeah. Oracle's going to take 240 power cells, so we can't do anything with him. And then we've got one more scout fly somewhere. Let me run around, see if I can't find that scout fly. I feel like it might be in an area I can't get to yet. And that is our bike to get up to the Precursor Basin.
Nasty lurkers.
Nasty lurkers indeed. We'll take care of them yet. No, fret not. Yeah, I feel like the last scout fly is up on the pathway to the boss. Be sure to get Orca while you're at it, Biscuits. For shits and gigs, for science. Another raccoon playing Ace Attorney? Oh my god, you guys really are a hive mind.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder.
Hello, Kira.
There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Bet. Yeah, we need Orca to play more Silent Hill 2.
Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without...
Oh, really, heroic?
Hey, Gab, how's it going? And let me get another one for, there we go. That takes care of most of the homies. Oh, wait a minute. Marsh. Nope. Biscuits beat me to it. Congrats. And speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, there he is. Last playing. Ow. Oh, it didn't hurt me. Good. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, get that rock out of my way. And then where is the scout fly? Please tell me the scout fly is up here. I'm gonna feel really silly if the scout fly isn't up here. That's our boss. Hi, boss. I guess we could fight you real quick, or I think I can just turn around. Yeah, we're gonna turn around. We'll come take care of you later. Sniffing for the fly? Yeah, help me find that scout fly raccoon. The nose knows where the fly goes. I got the one that was tucked away over by the sage's hut. And Shady Just Bit Biscuits, you might want to get that checked out. Or thank the rat for the daily nibble, whichever floats your boat. Yeah, where is the scout fly? It's not tucked behind you, Oracle, is it? No. Do I have enough for one of your orbs? I do. Let me go ahead and buy one of your orbs.
The dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Uh-huh. There you go, there's one.
For your quest.
Takes care of that. We're at 48. Yeah, we got the one that was tucked behind there. Let me come up here. That is our pathway back to the fire canyon. Yeah, it's not gonna be there. Oh, you know what? There it is. Found it. Huzzah! And that leaves just one power cell for Rock Village. That'll be the one that the Oracle has in its possession. So we're going to move on to the Precursor Basin. We're going to hop on our bike and chase some weasels around. And beat a world record while we're at it. Not an actual world record, but the guy's speed record of 40 seconds. I'm not a speedrunner. just to clarify and clear up any confusion from people that are not familiar with what we do here. Not a speedrunner. I'm anything but speed. I'll come back for them in a moment. I drove right into that. Scout fly. I like driving around the area first, just kind of get refamiliarized with the particular zone.
Flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
And it cuts back on backtracking I gotta do. Nice. And then grab that one. Good stuff. Go back and get the other ones over on the water. There are the weasel boys. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Love getting bad checkpoints like that. Yeah, in your hole. Oh, well, 2 for 1. I will take it. That was unintentional. Yeah, you go that way. Off you go, little guy. Yeah, into the hole. No, you didn't go in the hole. How'd I end up with... There we go. Yeah, get you in there. Chase you around. Where'd he go? There he is. In the hole, little guy. Yeah.
Our power cell from the geologist.
From the geologist. Alright. I love rocks. But let's chase after some lurkers as well. And that is another precursor orb, or power cell. Again, getting them mixed up. Oh, damn it. That should have been a hit. There we are. Alright, takes care of that one. Look at these precursor orbs. I got it right that time. Our little weasel pals, they are going to be fine. We don't have to worry about them anymore. Head up here. That's not right. That's not right. Or nice. I can't read. To chase the lurkers in chat. No, these aren't the chat lurkers. These are bad lurkers. These are the enemy lurkers. Not you guys. If I was chasing after you guys, I would let you know. You would smell coffee and then hear the distant like sound of stomping feet coming after you. There we go. Got him. Don't blow my ass up. Almost got all of them. Alright, back up the hill. Oh. Yeah, don't want to do that. I like having all my health if I can help it. Oh, come on. No, cancel. Not right there. Right here. Actually, in the meantime, let me grab the scout fly. That is 5. And... jump! Huzzah! Alright. Let's tackle the speed challenge. And immediately fail it. I am so good at video game. You have no idea. And we're going for a time of 50 seconds, so I'm doing a stellar job at that. It's gonna be close, I feel. And by close, I mean nowhere near. Yeah, not getting it. I think the 45 seconds is what we need to get the...
We beat the record time!
Yeah, we beat the record time, but we didn't beat the 40 seconds like we need to. You're telling me I gotta learn the sound of your steps to know you're in trouble? Yeah. You gotta get those ninja reflexes where you can tell who it is just from the sound of them stepping around. You gotta be like Paul Atreides, you gotta know it's me. Oh, that was a stupid quick turnaround, dude. I'm calling bull. Come here. That or you gotta learn to walk without rhythm. It might be like the worms. There we go. Perfect. And there is our last one, I'm pretty sure. Grab the scout fly while we're at it. And the chase begins. Oh, getting to elevation, I see. Uh-oh. Which way did he go? Oh my god. The way they're on a set path, and as soon as you, like, take a wrong turn, they whip back around and go the opposite way. Kills me. Here we go. Oh, and you've gone down. Alright, I think I've got his path now. Nice. And that was a trophy in the previous PS4 emulator and the PS3 port.
Were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
Getting all the lurkers on the zoomer would get you a trophy. They got rid of that one here. Which, if it wasn't clear to everyone already, we are playing the PS4 and 5 revised emulator version of the game, which is why we have access to the rewind function, which is not present on the PS3 or original PS4 emulator. There's a way for me to like do a quick turnaround. I gotta remember how to do that. Oh, Kingful Cosmos by Shady Roadie. We have to ride our little speedo around first. Gotta destroy all those plants. We're opening up a weeding service. Would you hire me? I'd hire me. Imagine if they make a sequel to this game. Oh, that'd be crazy. But like, what if instead of a 3D platformer, it's a third-person shooter? Nah, that'd be too nutty. They would never do something like that. That'd be a little too out of the box for Jak and Daxter. Or better yet, what if they made a sequel, but instead of it being a 3D platformer, it was a racing game and you're in airplanes? Wild. Too bad we never got one. Yeah, it's a real shame. Jak and Daxter never got any sequels of any kind whatsoever. Alright, Green Eco, fill me up. This part always annoyed me, having to kill all the plants. I want to say figure eights are the way to go, like that's the best form kind of factor to taking these out. I've almost got it. No, I didn't have any green eco. Shit. Thankfully, though, once you have it down to just a couple of plants, it can only grow from each other. So then it gets kind of easy to turn around and get rid of it. There we go. Done. Imagine using these characters but making the game a GTA clone and making the tone all dark and edgy. Yeah, what a horrible idea. Who would play that? What do you mean it sold millions? What? This is what people wanted?
You keep on impressing me.
You're making the third game a Mad Max style racing style? What? Open world? No.
Okay, your moment of gloating is over.
Each Jak and Daxter game is so far removed from the previous one, despite having a connected story. It's truly kind of bonkers, which I think is why I couldn't get into the series beyond the first game. I've tried picking up and playing Jak and Daxter 2 so many times, but the fact that it really is baby's first Grand Theft Auto kind of killed it for me. Like, even back when I was the target demographic for it. Like, I wasn't into it. Hey, and there are all of our Precursor orbs. So yeah, that's Return to the Geologist. I almost said gynecologist. That is not the same thing. One deals with rocks and one deals with ladycocks. Those are two different things. Return to the gambler. Who's a gambler? Oh yeah, that's a guy over in the barrel with no pants. And then that's for the scout flies. We got one more somewhere. And then the other two, we got these rings that we have to fly through, and we got obstacle courses that we have to finish. So I got a few tricks to do here. Oh, stretch. I need to find the start of the racetrack too, because we gotta tackle that. Try and beat our time. I need a time of 40 seconds or less. Where was that? Was it over here? No, it's not over here. It's this way. Yeah, it's down here. No, that's to get out of this joint. We don't want to leave. I got work to do. There it is. I went the wrong way. Oh, goodness. Alright. Try that again. I got myself turned around on the racetrack. Phenomenal. That's the way I want to go. I needed that. That's gonna hurt me. Rewind to here. Let me not get caught on that. There we go. And I was still hoping to grab that. I can grab that. Or not. Leave it alone. Oh my god. I'm so bad at video games. Oh my word. Thank god there's a rewind. And this is gonna... Yeah, it's gonna take me too long. Goodness. Alright. I can still rewind all the way back here. Perfect. The blue eco really does shed so much time off. Hey, Didi It's Not, how you doing? Welcome in.
This is, excuse me.
And thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Give me that blue eco, there we go. Do I want to know something funny? It better be funny. It better make me laugh. But yeah, lay it on me. Go for it. Nah. Oh my goodness. Why is this turn so difficult for me? Christ. No, no, not... That's not it. Try that one more time. There we go. And then if I can get the one here in the tunnel, that would be ideal. There we go, and I will accept that. Perfect. And that should get me just enough to get there in 40 seconds. Not quite. Fish? I mean, I guess fish can be pretty funny. Have you seen a blobfish out of water? Immaculate creature. Beautiful creature. We stand blobfish in this house. But let me... If I can just, like, shed this corner down just a smidge, I think that'll be enough. Not there. You've not seen a blobfish outside the water? Oh, the blobfish outside the water is truly a... That's a mood. Me a fish. I feel like right here is where I need to try and shut the time. Let me... Yes, yes, that's precisely what I needed. That's not what I needed. Right here. And... Oh, it's still not fast enough. It's this corner right here. There. That's the one. Alright, let's see Samos do better. Sweet. So that is all of our... Let me go to my trophies. I think that's all of our optional... Like, you wouldn't unlock that regularly trophies. All power cells, all power cells, power cells, power cells, power cells, power cells. No, we gotta collect 25 cooling balloons and lava tube without dying. So we got one more challenge style kind of trophy. And then to look towards Sandover Village from Topical and Maya Citadel. Which, that one I think you would unlock anyway, because you kind of look out that direction naturally whenever you're up there. Cool. Okay. So now the only thing I need to do here is not run into that. Is I need to get the rings, and there's one of them right there. And these are pretty generous. They don't push you too hard.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
One of them's pretty straightforward, and then the other one's a bit of a challenge. And immediately, I need to slow down. There we go. It's pretty generous in the amount of time that it gives you between rings. And, Marsh, enjoy that lurk. We appreciate our lurkers here. Go, and there, and oh, no, turn around. Timer's pretty generous, so we're still good on time. And, let me see here. I feel like every time I catch you, you're on the dang hover bike. Yeah, right? These hover bike sections are my least favorite part of Jak and Daxter. By, like, a country mile. They are not fun, because I easily get turned around, and it just kind of controls like dog water. Here we go. That's the way I needed. And some of the sections with the hover bike are just too long. There, and oh my god, it's all the way over there. This is fine. Hey, there we go. So that is our first one done. And try not to blow up while we grab this. Sweet. And the worst part is we got like 2 more hover bike sequences later in the game. And then the other one is... Yeah, it's right there. And to get to that one, I gotta go over here, I'm pretty sure. I gotta go back up the hill. And this next one's a challenge because it's going to require more platforming with the bike. And platforming is already the bane of my existence. Throw the hover bike in that mix, and it's just the worst. Hey, it's our last scout fly. I forgot we were missing one. Groovy. Alright, then.
Hurry! There's the next ring!
On to the next set. Oh, like this one right there. That one sucked. Like, if you don't know to jump right at that rock, you'll miss it every time. Grab that. And then this one, I think we have a little bit less time between rings. So it's a little more important to stay on target. That's another one where you gotta jump right at, like, the top of the hill. And grab that one. That one's in the water. I hate it when they're in the water, because coming out of the water can be a challenge. And shit, it's behind me in it. That's fine. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Oh god. There it is. And oh, turn around, turn around, turn around. There we go. Other way. And this one's also a bit of a pain. There we go. And I think that's our last one. Groovy. First try on both. And I only had to, like, rewind once. And with that one acquired, we are finished down here because the only remaining two are Geologist and the Gambler. Which they are not here. I can leave the hover bike behind. That's the racetrack. We don't need the racetrack. Here we go. And we should get 2 trophies with 1 stone here. I know we'll get the Precursor Basin one, and then Rock Village. Where'd Rock Village go? Yeah, Rock Village. We've got 120 orbs. Yeah, we'll be able to get 2 with 1 stone. Oh, look, a bot I get to eviscerate. Huzzah, get out of here.
Good luck, boys.
I've got your weasels saved.
Here's a power cell to help you out.
Here for my just reward.
Now I can get back to my research.
Good luck with that. I love the character design. It's a bit of a shame that none of the characters from Jak and Daxter 1 really return for the sequels. Aside from, like, the Green Sage. And I guess Kira. Kira does show up later. But most of these characters, you never see them again.
I offer you a power cell.
There's Village Rockstar. That is for getting all the power cells in Rock Village. And go talk to the Gambler, and we should get the Gorge one.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
And Zoomer Park. That is for the Precursor Basin. I've been calling it Gorge. Anywho. So next we can go over to Boggy Swamp. I think that's the most logical next area for us to go to before tackling the boss. That went the wrong way. Go this way. And then the swamp is over here. And the swamp is okay. I don't hate it, but it's not the most fun area either. We get these rats, so we get to beat up. So Shady, we get to kill more of your kind.
Wow! You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with yellow eco.
And we get our yellow eco power up for the first time here. I think. I don't remember us getting it prior. And yellow eco is fun. Probably my favorite of the powers. And then we got these bat dudes, so we gotta get rid of. They're a little annoying. There we go. Yes, give me those orbs. And jump pad. And I think this first one is just to show you that there are jump pads around. Like, that's only to demonstrate one of the level gimmicks to this area. Because we got these rat nests that we gotta get rid of. That's one of the level requirement kind of things, or task, if you will. And the frogs, I can't remember if they... I think they're reskins of the frogs from the jungle area. Yeah, I think they're just reskins of the frogs from earlier. No rat left alive. And yeah, let me keep going this way. Jump pad. Ow. That's fine. Get rid of those rats. We've got our scout flies, so we're good here. Jump back across. And yeah, let's go this way. Oh, shoot. Forgot. The tar will hurt you. No, that's not what I want. So right here. Yep, blue eco, go away. Perfect, that's what I wanted. And up we go. Ow. Damn it. Alright, well, health was right there. I'll take it. And more Precursor orbs. And then we get our Flet chick for the first time in this area as well.
We should shoot those big boulders holding the tether.
That's a wonderful idea. Nice. Oh yeah, and for each one that we destroy, we get a
See that? Only 3 more tethers.
we get a power cell. We're gonna really up our count here. We'll be well above the 45 threshold before getting to the boss. Oh, and that is our first yellow eco kind of conduit. We came from that way, so yeah, let me not worry about that. Let's go here. Grab those. Grab that. And now we'll take care of the bats. We'll take care of the bats. There we go. And let me not go that way. Let me turn around. Get these orbs. This is another area where players will maybe tend to forget an orb or two. Because they tend to get lost in the tar. I've certainly lost a few of the orbs in the tar, and I've had to run back through with the blue eco power up, trying to find out, okay, where the heck did they go? That area is clear. Let's get juiced up again. Nice. And we got 2 jump pads. We'll get this one first. Oh, there's gonna be another arena.
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
Rats. Rats and lurkers. This one's a lot easier than the last one we had to deal with, because we got these power-ups. Yeah, give me that. And for our... Don't we grab that one from here? Wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to destroy... Huh, maybe not. Jump back across. And then where does this one take me? Ah, wait, no. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, well, got that second tether taken care of.
Only 2 more tethers.
Precursor orb. Or you know what? Maybe you're not supposed to destroy it from there. Maybe I was mistaken. I think that one's only for the arena. Oh, hi, Frog. You almost got me. And there's our Flet. I'll grab you in a moment.
There's the Flet.
Get souped up again. How are we on totals? 115 out of 200, and then we've got 3 out of 8 power cells here. That's for the scout flies, which we have 4 of. Nice. Oh, and we got cells, orbs. Forget about those. Rid of all that. Turn back around. Let me grab these. And I think this is our first Flut ride. We get a higher jump with them, and then we get a bit of a glide ability. We can glide across short distances. And we get an attack. We can peck our enemies with the Flut. I love the Flut though, it's such a fun design. Way better than the hover bike. And one more scout fly. And done.
Good work. Aren't you guys happy you saved our little Flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime. Now, go back to the trans pad, and I'll bring her home.
Yeah, we get to ride the Flut like exactly one other time. And it's not until way later in the game. Ow. Beautiful. Nothing on the dock. Oh, and mini game time. One of my favorite characters in the game.
Enjoying my beautiful swamp? I own these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my...
And this is where we really get to eliminate Shady's kind. So many rats are about to die and meet their end.
Putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them.
Damn swamp rats.
Those critters away long enough. I just know Farty will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Of course I'll help you out.
Good. Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. And keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
And this is nowhere near annoying as the fishing minigame from earlier. Just a classic shooting gallery, nothing to it. And I think they come in 3 waves. Alright, Daxter, I see you're enjoying this. Oh, almost. Not today, rat. And come on. There we go. And should be the final wave here. The army of the Great Horned Rat, indeed. Well, they're gonna need a better army. Uh-oh. Alright, can't speak too soon. Last thing I need is to fail the minigame right at the very end. Knowing me, I probably will. Hot diggity dog. Alright, that got a little dicey for a second, but we got it. First try. No rewind necessary. And that was also a trophy in the original PS3 port, and, yeah, the PS3 port with the HD collection, and the original emulator, which was based off of that PS3 version. And he's got his little critter with him again. He's happy. And we are going to move along to our next area. Almost have enough for my next little thing I need. Oh, there we go. Fully healed. Ow, shoot. Alright, that's a rewind right there. And that's our last scout fly. Nearly got all the Precursor orbs. And we got 2 more tethers to take care of. Yeah, can't forget about that. Nothing on that dock. Nice. Yeah, it's all that I needed. One more rat nest. Get all these boxes cleared. Hell yeah. Let's take another look at our totals. 189 out of 200 Precursor orbs. Okay. And then the only 2 power cells remaining are the remaining 2 tethers for the blimp. Which, destroying all 4 of the tethers was also a trophy. It was like something, it was a Led Zeppelin reference, I remember that much. Shoot. I think I need, yeah, I think I need the power up for this. Nice. So 1 tether remaining.
That's a
We should be on the last, like, 5 or so Precursor orbs. The last 6, yeah. Ow. Alright, whatever. That takes us out of the basin, so we want to turn around and go this way. Because I gotta remember where this missing pylon is. Ow. Alright. Oh, that's spiked. Lovely. There we go. And up and over. That jump pad was the one that I said just more or less kind of explains the jump pads to you. I imagine it'll probably be over this way. Oh, we've got a rat nest. There it is. Ow. Alright, rude. And that looks like our 6 remaining power Precursor orbs. Later Zeppelin. Nice. Then does it explode? I can't remember.
Good work, Jack.
I think it just floats away.
Proud. That was a giant arm from a Precursor robot. I've never seen one in such good condition. I can't imagine what the lurkers wanted with it.
And Power Swamp, for getting all the power cells in Boggy Swamp. Let me grab those remaining. Ow. Grab those remaining Precursor orbs and we'll be done with those. There we go, nice. Ow, fuck. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I just want to get out of here. No more swamp. I'm trying to think where the nearest green eco generator is. And I want to say it's in the basin. Yeah, there's one in the basin. So we could go back there. If I really want to be full on health before tackling the boss man. Because that's all we have left. Is we got the boss man and then we're on to the next realm. The next area. No, fishy, not today. Hi. Yep, not today. I know I'm delicious, but you cannot has. And actually, no, you know what? The boss, if we die to the boss, he'll just set us right back up here. So we're good. Just double checking that we got everything. Yeah, we got all the oracles done. Fire Canyon, yeah, we're done there. Precursor City's done. Boggy Swamp's done. The basin, we just got done there not too long ago. Yeah, so defeat Claw. And then the other mountain pass ones are for traversing the mountain pass itself. And then we should have, like, if we die, we'll start pretty much right here. And show me that platform. Oh wait, I gotta grab this. No? Wait, what? Oh, did I missed my blue eco. Whoops. There it is. Shoot his ass, and then I gotta run. And we rinse and repeat that process 2 more times, I'm pretty sure. With varying degrees of difficulty. Ah, shoot. That's 2. And 1 more. We are pretty solid. I am gonna rewind if I die. I think that'll be easier than doing this whole process again. Shoot. And last one. It would help if I hit the boss. There we go. Get rid of Claw. And nothing to it. And defeating Claw also netted you a trophy in that original PS3 version. I'm gonna point those out every time I come across them, by the way.
Breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives.
Use the zoomer, you say? Oh, brother.
So that Father and I can join you. Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon. If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the entire pass. You gotta beat them there and destroy the entire pass. You gotta beat them there and destroy the detonator, or it's all over.
Oh, wow, that was generous. And then we are able to come up and down the pass after this initial run. You only have to beat the lurkers this first time to add some added urgency. So I'm missing scoutflies and stuff. I'm not too worried about it. I'll get them on subsequent runs. And then there is a singular Precursor orb here that we will not be able to grab until much later in the game. We'll have to run back here. It's going to be one of the last Precursor power cells. It's going to be one of the last power cells that we grab before to finish out the game. Shoot. There we go. Nope. No frog detonations today.
Good work! You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
And I guess we can move on ahead and get that teleport gate and then come back. Because Volcanic Crater, this will be our third and final kind of main hub area. We'll be spending plenty of time here because our next 4 or 5 zone areas all kind of break off from here. Get a quick cutscene.
Oh, look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
Hi, Gull.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not.
Hello,
the Red
Maya.
Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Gull? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the dark eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the blue and red sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel.
I still wish I could turn on subtitles here.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
Because he could in the PS3
You're
version.
wrong, Samos. Dark eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control dark eco by itself. Even the precursors.
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little dark eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of dark eco hidden deep underground.
I don't know what you're saying, Maya, but I'll let you.
Yes.
You can.
The silos. They will be opened, and all the dark eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Yes, and we'll see those plans in the next few stages. It's pretty cool.
Wait a minute! That was Gull? The same Gull who's supposed to change me back? Gull is the guy trying to kill us?
Yep.
I'm doomed.
It's alright, Daxter. It's a good look for you. You get used to it. You'll grow into it. Oh, knocking my desk around. Whoopsie daisy.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power
Twitch
cells and
devoured your message? Oh no. Just flat out told you, nah, you can't say that, dog. I've had messages fail to send, and it's always for the weirdest reasons. She can convince you to betray your friends? That's insane, but also I don't see why Twitch would devour that.
What are Gall and Maya up
I think occasionally Twitch just kind of has an oopsie poopsie and forgets to let you send a message. Because I rated out to, I want to say it was, oh god, who was it? Yeah, it was, I rated out to Marsh during that first, what do you call it, bouncer stream. And I typed out, like, I was talking about the emotion engine. And because I thought maybe it blocked my message because I said emotion. But finally it let me send it with the second like sending of it. But it was very strange. I thought it got auto-modded, but it hadn't. It just flat out didn't send. That's 6. We got one more scout fly somewhere. May as well turn around and grab that one. Huzzah. Okay. How are we on orbs here? Okay, 5 left. Okay, beautiful. And then we've got the 7 scout flies, and then that one that's grayed out, that is the one that we won't be able to get until the literal very end of the game. Because that one will not unlock until you unlock the... I'm saying unlock a lot. That one won't be accessible until after you've freed up the orange eco vents in the spider caves. which we could go to now and do that, and then we could turn around and do it. But I think it's easier to do it post-game. Anyways. Just for most playthroughs, that is the last, or one of the last, power cells that players will grab. And, oh, there it was up on that ridge. And where? Yeah, there's one of the orange eco vents right there. So you grab that and it opens up, you see that rock? You're able to shoot that rock. And it clears a pathway, an alternate pathway that you wouldn't have been able to go down earlier. And that's where the last power cell is. And there's our last scout fly. Grab that one. And then we're missing 3 precursor orbs. And I think I know where they are. Because if we go any further, I'm pretty sure this is spitting us out of the mountain pass. Yeah, that's where we fought Claw. I think it's the ones in the cave. There's like a side. That was a perfect cutoff for that explosion. There's a little side ridge. And the I knew it was coming. So I didn't hesitate. There's a little side ridge in the cave. And that's where our 3 orbs are. So we gotta get back to the cave. I love that jump right there. That's always so fun. This is maybe my favorite area with the hover bike. Just because there's no urgency. There's no, like, time trial bullshit to try and beat. Yep, here we go. 1, a 2, and a 3. Mountain pass, done. That'd be a perfect moment for a we'll be right back at it. Or no, to be continued. But we'll be right back is also really good. Like have the guitar riff working up to the jump, and then as soon as I make contact with the explosion, that's when it's the the iconic riff from Roundabout. Alright, and then here in the volcanic crater, we've got several precursor orbs. And we got 50 more volcanic power cells. Precursor orbs. Fuck. Got 8 power cells and 50 precursor orbs. And then 2 of the power cells are going to be from some miners. 2 of them are going to be from an oracle, because we got our 3rd and I think final oracle here. And then, yep, there he is right there. You can see his glowing eyes, kind of. And then I think the miners are in here. Yeah, they're the miners. Scoutfly number 1. These guys are fun too.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
You
think, Willard? Howdy, strangers. Passing through.
Gordy and Willard.
Us too. Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here.
I thought you said this was a priceless gem worth...
I love Gordy. Or Willard.
We want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. You want them?
What bird brain here is...
Oh yeah, they got
trying
4,
to
that's
say
right.
is we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses...
I love the
get
self-awareness.
that gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out.
Gordy, wouldn't it take less time if you dug too?
Oh, goodbye, Gordy and Willard. Except not really. We're gonna buy a couple of your power cells.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Which I might have enough for all 3 of them? Or 4 of them? Yeah, I think I had 360. Yeah, I should have enough for all of them.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
I do wish there was different dialogue for each one. But, minor gripe. No big deal.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
And then they've got 1 more. I won't have any for the Oracle, that's fine. I'll have enough for the Oracle once I clear the Spider Cave. And yeah, I've got enough for their last one.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time.
Thank you, Willard.
Here's
a power cell.
yeah, what he said.
That's it.
I like the bird flying out of the cage to, like, pop it open.
Power cell.
And Willard loves to live dangerously. He's got those dynamite sticks strapped to his chest, and he's standing awful close to a very big open fire. I don't remember what happens if you talk to him after you buy all their cells.
Why don't you two make yourselves useful? Lurkers have been excavating the dark caves over there. Seems they're looking
They just kind of tell you about the surrounding area.
They can have the artifacts for all I care.
For all we care.
Willard, feed your bird. All I care about are gems. But I ain't gonna be able to get the cave's gems, because when they're through, they're gonna collapse the place. If you take out the lurkers chewing at the support beams, you could save the cave for me. Now beat it!
Alright, Gordy, I guess we'll beat it. Gordy and Willard. I wish they showed up elsewhere. Like, and that's what I'm talking about with the characters in Jak and Daxter. They never show up again. They don't show up in Jak 2 or 3. Only a select few of them, like Kira and Samos, the Green Sage. Like, they show up, but that's it. They're the only other characters. That is our lift up to the Snowy Mountain. We're not gonna go that way.
Activated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain.
That's.
Use it whenever you want.
Thank you, Kira. I'm sure I will. Because I want to go this way.
Hey guys, by my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's citadel.
Convenient. And, wait, we have enough. Yeah, we could go to Gaul and Maya. We could finish the game if we wanted to. Oh, shit. Like, we have enough power cells. We could finish the game if we wanted. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the next minecart. There we go. We are not going to, though. We are going for that 100% completion and that platinum trophy. Oh, and Scoutfly, see you over there. Grab you in a moment. Look at these very, very precious Precursor orbs. Slowly, but we'll get them. Hello, Shadowquill. Good to see you. Huzzah! And I missed my lift. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. We're alive. No, up. No, damn it. We'll get the next one. There we go. And I just needed it to get over here. Scout Flight 3. Alright, now to ride around, get to our last little lift area. And that one, if we go this way, this will take us to the spider cave, I'm pretty sure. If I'm remembering my Jak and Daxter progression right. Scout Flight 4. Let me up. There we go. Thanks for the shout out, but you really should be resting after that beating yesterday. Oh no, it's fine. I've recovered. And besides, we're playing one of my relaxation games with Jak and Daxter. Are we able to see it from here? Yes! That fucking box right there. That's going to be a bit of a challenge for us to open. That is one of the more elusive power cells in that box. And it's also one of the last ones several players will probably unlock. But we're in the spider cave, so hopefully no one's an arachnophobe. Where's Spooter? There's Spooter. Get you out of here. Alright, got some health back. Sweet. No. I worked hard to get that health back, damn it. Now come here. There we go. Nice. The spider cave is fun, but also a little annoying just because so much of the stuff, like, just touching it will hurt you. And we have got 8 power cells as per usual with these zones. We've got 200 orbs, so that'll get us the required, well, no, that will get us the required orbs. Yeah, once we're done here, we'll have enough to get both of the oracles, precursor cells. And I'm trying to get to our first shooting range area. There we go. So from here, now we can enter first person and we can start blasting away at centipedes. There we go. We gotta clear out these centipedes. They are competing with the spiders, and we don't want them to be. Nice. We got this one over here. This is way easier than I remember it being on the PS3 and the old emulator. I don't know what it is. It might be the smoother frame rate? Or maybe it's the cleaned up visuals? Something about this feels cleaner and nicer. There we go. And actually, we may be able to get most of them just from the single shooting point here. Yeah, there we go. That's another one down. And then, are we able to shoot the crystals? Yes, we can. Nice. So we got those we gotta clear out, too. And then I think that is most of our centipedes. So now we can turn around and grab these, power cells. Precursor orbs. I'll get it right one of these days. I did not know that that spider would drop down at a higher elevation if you were higher up. That's pretty neat. We gotta go back to all of their little spider or centipede holes. Because we gotta make sure we grab all of our precursor orbs. And they don't despawn, so that's good. God damn it. Alright. Rude. How dare you show up behind me. Nah, you were not birthing babies. Nah, hell no. Get out of here. Miss me with that. Big spiders are bad enough. Little spiders? Forget about it. We will need our shooty ability to take care of those. God damn it. Oof. That's definitely not where I want to go. There we go. Perfect. And back across, because I want those. That's not what I want. Damn it. Alright. It's gonna be... Oh no. There we go. That's what I want. And from the spider caves, we get yet another zone. Because I don't think this is attached. Or maybe it is. I can't remember. Is this part of the spider caves or is this a different zone? No, I think it is part of spider cave. We're about to find out, I can tell you that much. Damn it. There is a trick to these guys. There we go, that's what it is. Wait for him to turn around, and then you smack him in the back with a roll attack. Yeah, that's still part of Spider Caves. Groovy. And, you know how they were talking about a precursor robot earlier in that other cutscene? Gee whiz. Wonder what that is. They need a precursor robot to channel that much dark energy. It'd be a shame if they had an excavation site right under our noses where they were getting a precursor robot. Anyway, it's not a Gundam. That's not the Quible. I know it looks like the Quible, but it's not the Quible. Look, it doesn't have the big winged shoulders. Yeah. And we could go ahead and go this way, except no, don't want to go that way. Can't do anything that way yet. Yes, do your thing, my friend. Get out of here. These are cool lurker designs. I call every giant robot a Gundam. Oh, fair. I mean, if you call everything a Gundam, eventually you'll get it right at one of the times calling it a Gundam. It's like me saying every dog in Final Fantasy VI was Interceptor. They were not, but then one of them was, so I was right. And all you have to do is be right once. Yeah, absolutely justified. It's why we do it, isn't it? You're right. Buddy, you were not ready for this. Oh, no. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Never mind. That was a roller coaster of events. Made it work out. Oh shit. Wait, no, this is great. No, it's not. And then platform, come back up. There we go. Why did that one not come up? Wait a minute. There we go. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. Sweet. Nothing over there? No, nothing over there. Waiting for these platforms is also kind of annoying with the elevators. Is there anything here? Yes, there's quite a bit over here. Ow. Damn it. Damn it. Oh my god. Alright, just go a little further back. Not that far back. Right here. Perfect. Sweet. No, let me... Oh, man. And thank you, Natty, for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Let me pause real quick to grab you a shouty. Huzzah! And up we go. For real this time. Hi, friend. You coming over to say hi? I don't do hellos. I only do goodbyes. Grab you. Ow, fuck. Head over here. There we go. And jump, Rooney. Kind of scouting ahead before I take care of him. Okay, we got everything down there. Nice. I'm pretty sure the jumpy bits over there have precursor orbs, so I need to go that way. And then we got all of those there. Those are annoying. The precursor orbs that are on the like, sticks. Oh, fuck. Unnecessary loss of orbs. I hear that scout fly ahead above me. Is lift coming up or down? Oh, wait, this is its highest stop. Never mind. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go the other way. Damn it, I turned around and I didn't mean to. Fire bad. That's the lift I was looking for there. This doesn't take me around anywhere, does it? No. Okie dokie. That is the lift I need to get amazing. It's truly, remarkably amazing. Platforming is my specialty. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna grab the Precursor orb up on top of the robot. But that like asked me to go over there, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Never mind. All that for a scout fly. Alright, turn back around. I'm not stepping on that one. That's gonna fall out from under me. There we go. Now I get to go the other way. Wait for the fire and over. Ow, shit. Rude. Got him that time. Make sure I haven't left any. Nope, got them all. Sweet. Grab that bad boy. And Shady, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. And then from here, that takes us back, or I can be really stupid and I can do this. That was almost intentional.
We need blue eco to charge this
Yeah,
platform
that's lovely, Daxter. Thank you. God damn it. That didn't charge it up enough. Oh, shoot. Almost. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then it'll give me that one. That should be most of this area cleared. Let me go over there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's most of this area cleared. Oh ho ho ho! What have we here? Wait a minute. Hello, lift. There you are. Yeah, where do you go down to? Oh, jump pad. Which I think that's the intended route you're supposed to take to get to those spiky bits to jump around and do your gymnastics. Let's take a look here at totals. Yeah, we got 142 out of 200. I've still got plenty of centipede stuff to clear out. Goggles shoot the, yeah, gnawing lurkers are still there. Destroy dark eco crystals. I've got 2 or 3 more of those. Climb giant robot, launch to the poles. 7 scout flies. Walk around on the base level. Get an idea of what we got here. I think my platforming around the robot's done, though. I'm like 99% sure.
I think we're in a spider's nest here.
I don't think I'm supposed to be down here yet. I could be wrong. But we'll grab that. Yeah, grab that. Oh, we're definitely not supposed to be in there yet. I was supposed to get the orange eco activated first. Which did... I'm trying to remember what activates that. Oh, hello, got another Gnar. Gnar? I barely know her. Oh, well. Alright, the game didn't like my joke. Understood. I heard a collective boo, and then they threw me into the dark eco. Because I don't think it activates with, taking out the gnawing lurkers. I think it's a little more involved than that. And I don't think it's the, oh, hello. Let me go back here. Yeah. I see Precursor orb. Grab that one. And then we've still got 9 lurkers around. I'm gonna need one of the other platforms, though. Thankfully, there's one kind of over this way. Damn it, not there. Yeah, right down there. Grab these while I'm at it. And now, shooting gallery can commence once again. Oh, we got that one right there. Had that one right there. There's orbs collect over there. There should be one more. Yeah, there you are. That should be the bulk of them. But it can't be all of them because we haven't gotten a precursor orb or a power cell to pop out telling us we've done everything. There he is. Alright. Long shot, but we can do it. Done. Sweet. Now I just have to worry about collecting all the power cells, or precursor orbs, and not leaving any behind. This is where that... whoop. Not what I want. This is where that dark crystal was. Not to be confused with the film of the same name. That's too far. That one isn't. Nice, and right there. That'll take me right to you. Huzzah! Another power cell in my inventory. And we got 3 more scout flies somewhere in the caves. Eco crystals, goggles shoot down the lurkers, which we got that one, we just have to retrieve it. Where are these precursor orbs? I see some over there. Nice. Okay. Thought I was going in to drink for sure. $78. Oh, not ideal. How many orbs am I missing now? Okay. 44. And you know what? I'm pretty sure a few of them are gonna be this way. And I heard a scout fly. Where did I hear that scout fly? That was like it was over here. Oh, there we go. That is 5. We got 2 more. There's some more of our orbs. And there shouldn't be any more on the pathway on the like funky platforms here. So we should be pretty good there. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Oh boy. That's a bad checkpoint to go back to. That's better. Amazing. Am I back from the Eeps? I don't know. That is for you to decide. Eeps sure had hands today. Oh no. Well, hopefully you fought back. That was crystal number 3. I know we've got 1 more, and I think it's right over here, actually. Damn it. Oh, that's lovely. You think you did? Well, hey, it's a thought that counts, am I right? And if you think you did, you probably did. And yes, last orb's gonna be, or crystal's gonna be, right? Past here. Platformers are my passion! There we go. And how do I dive? Because, No. Explode? Kermit the Frog impression, courtesy of Raccoon Sama. Kermit the Frog here. Chewy Coffee went to go and use the restroom. I'm taking over for a spell. Miss Piggy left me. I'm still in a bit of an emotional, distraught state, but hey, we're gonna do our best and play some Jak and Daxter all the same. You know, I think Jak and Daxter would be a better game if they replaced Jak and Daxter with Kermit the Frog and Gonzo. What do you guys think? You think that would make for a fun Muppets platformer game? Speaking of Muppets platformer games, I should really look into Muppets video games, see if there are any up there. Surely there's got to be a few. And, oh, I forgot about the zone of the, Spider Cave. Wow. I hope you guys don't mind the dark. I'm gonna try and light it up, but, bear with me. We got spiders. Oh, we got spiders plenty.
Don't let the lights go out.
We got so many spiders. Get out of here, spider. Not in the mood. Oh, and we got ourselves another crystal down here. Make that explode, and that's the last of them. Alrighty. And I'm Kermit the Frog, and I'm out of here. Well, thank you, Kermit, for taking over while I took a quick restroom break. I see you made it into the spider cave, Kermit. Oh yeah, you know, you do what you gotta do. I was a little scared. My frog legs are shaking, but I think I'm gonna get on my bike and head on out. Thank you. There's a game on PS2 called Muppets Party Cruise, which is a party game. So it's one of the multitude of Mario Party clones that came out around that time. Because Pac-Man, I remember it having one. And I also remember, God, what was it? Was it one of the Bratz games, like, also just a glorified Mario Party clone? There were so many of those. Same company that Mass Media, the one that made Pac-Man Fever, which Pac-Man Fever is the Mario Party Pac-Man game that I am referring to. So that checks. Amazing. Ah, damn it. Spiders can eat my shorts. That's not the jump. That's the jump. Grab that. And creepy crawling power cells. Collect all power cells in Spider Cave. Alrighty. We're not done here though, because we gotta activate the orange eco, and I gotta remember how the hell you do that. Because that's gonna affect quite a few things. Because a lot of our missing power cell or precursor orbs for this area are in those crates that were in the thank you, Luna, for the hydrate. A lot of our missing precursor orbs are in those crates in that like spider's den that we crawled through and really quickly sped through. I've watched you play almost the whole game so far, and you have no idea what the story is. Basically, our friend Daxter turned into our weasel sidekick pal, and we're on a quest to try and turn him back into a human, and to do so, we gotta save all the sages, and we gotta try and convince Gull to turn him back to human. But here's the kicker. Gull and Maya, they're hell-bent on taking over the world with their dope as fuck robot, their dashing good looks, and some dark eco. So we gotta stop them. We gotta stop them from being hot. It makes sense the more you play, trust me. Basically, hot people bad, and we gotta stop them. Oh my god. That was astounding. Amazing. Wow. Platforming's my passion. There we go. Now, I really, really hope... Oh, goodness. Let me go ahead and turn right around, because that will be the, like, one missing precursor orb that I'm looking for later on. Alright, glad I came back for that. Because now I think we've got 25 remaining, and all of them are in that spider den. I like having all my ducks in a row. And now I need to remember how in the hell do I get the box that I was talking about earlier to open. Hi, Spider. You are not who I'm looking for. Whoa, ho, hey! Glad I came back through here. That would have been... These would have been some more of the elusive power cells that I was looking for. Got all the scout flies, so that's good. Which way is our exit? Not this way. And, oh, grab that one. I love saying thing and then immediately being wrong about said thing that I said. Like saying, oh, these are all the power precursor orbs that we need. All the remaining ones are going to be in the spider cave. Because then I would get to that point. I would get the ones in that little spider cave. And then I'd be scratching my head wondering, wait, where are these, 7, 8 remaining precursor orbs that I'm missing? I thought I knew this game like the back of my hand. No, I don't. It was a lie. You got bamboozled. Me no video game? No. Me no video game. I feel like something's over here. Yeah, pit. Wonderful. But actually, I feel like something's over here. Can't go in there. Can't go over there. Let me go back up. Jump and jump. Because we are at 19 missing precursor orbs. And I want to say 15 of those. Adjusted number. I want to say 15 of those are in the actual, like, spider cave itself. Yeah, let me up here. Me over that word's fine. Trying to think if I got all the ones from the like creepy crawly pits. I feel like I did. Hello, jump pad that I did not see. Almost have some more health. Down here, let's jump over here. Nothing over there. Really just want to cover all the bases to cut back on as much sidetracking as possible. Or backtracking. So I'm all about efficiency. He said with full confidence, knowing it was a lie. Yeah, no, we've been that way. Shooterola. It's like Motorola, but shooting. Is that our way back? Yeah, is this our way back? That is not our way. Oh, there we go. Those are the boxes I'm looking for. Alright, and for that, I need to go over here. That didn't take me high enough. There we go. I want to be right here. I want to get that. And then I want to yeet! And then really speed on along. Because I need shooty bits. Shut the fuck up, Daxter. I have been playing this game long enough to know how to shoot the yellow eco. Thank you, though. Alright, that's 187, so we got 13 remaining. Nothing over there. And amazing. Yes. Start right there. Amazing. I don't think I need to go that way is the thing. Yeah, let me not go that way. Let me turn around. I got those precursor orbs. But I'm missing 13, and like, I know for a fact 13 are not gonna be down in that little spooter cave. That's starting to stress me out. Because it's like, oh no, where are the things I'm missing? Oh boy. Alright, and then this is the other area where I need to, like, figure out optimal pathway. That's not a jump pad. Alright, so that is our exit point right there. I'm gonna have to do some more creative platforming to shoot a thing. Got a 1-800 shoot a fool. And it's me, I'm the fool. I'm gonna shoot myself. Goodbye, everybody. My lawyer said that was a joke. Grab that. We want to jump down here, and then we're gonna roll through here. Quickly now, Jack. And then quickly. There we go. That is how you get that Precursor orb, and that is one of the more elusive ones, as I had stated before. So we're at 82. Spider Cave, I'm not gonna worry about the Spider Cave until I've gotten those vents open, and I'm trying to remember if I have to fly through the... No. I remember how you open the vents. We gotta go up to the Snowy Pass. Yeah! Yeah, it's all coming back to me. We gotta go up to the Snowy Pass. And up there, we open up the vents for the yellow eco, and then we do the Spider Cave. So we actually kind of did things out of order. The, like, most efficient order. I'm doing air quotes again, because I'm anything but efficient. Anyone that's familiar with me. And that's also why we're missing... let's go back to Spider Cave. Spider Cave. We got all the precursor power cells, so that's good. But whenever we go back down, we'll go into that little Spider Cave doodad, and there will be a yellow eco vent. And that's when we get souped up, and then we get to kill all the spiders. It's really fun. It's really, like, therapeutic. Just eviscerating spiders left and right. But that's where we'll get most of the missing power cells. Precursor orbs. I'll get it right one of these days. We'll get the remaining precursor orbs, and we'll be on our way. It really bothers me that there are 13 missing, because it means I'm probably going to have to jump around on that platforming robot bullshit again. And try and find, like, 3 orbs I missed in there. But anyways, I feel like this might be a good stopping point. Let me take a gander at the trophy list. Yeah, it's Mountain Pass, Volcanic Crater, Snowy Mountain, the Lava Tube, Golemaya's Citadel. Defeat Golemaya, collect 25 killing balloons, look towards Zing, and then power all the precursor orbs. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's a good cutoff. Yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. Which gives us a nice rounded out 3 streams. And let me snooze the ads. Let's just do a nice proper clean outro. Let me get that going. Get our Electro Swing playing. Yeah, Electro Swing. Let's take a look at our raid list, shall we? Thanks for the stream. Absolutely, Shady. Anytime. And I will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 12. We'll get some more Final Fantasy Friday going. But let's take a look-see real quick through the raid list. Let's let's go and raid in on Ghost Flynn. Or is it pronounced Line? I can't remember. Is it Ghost Line? I think it's Ghost Line. We're gonna raid in on Ghost Line. Previously, Ghost Girl, you probably remember her under that name. But we're gonna raid in on them. They are playing some Chrono Cross. So we'll go from one classic kind of PlayStation era game to another. Get that started. And I'm hoping they aren't wrapping up soon. They've been going for a while. I think we're good. But tomorrow, Final Fantasy 12, we'll be back with that. And then next, after that, we'll be playing something new. Don't want to say just yet, because I don't know what it'll be. We're still working out the details on that. But I've been Chewy Coffee. You guys have been great. As always, take care of yourself, get hydrated, take a shower if you need to. Stay nice and cool. It's getting a little hot coming into these summer months. But it's a crazy, crazy world out there. We're in it together. Auf Wiedersehen, dos vidania, au revoir, sayonara, see ya.